So I actually don't think we talked really directly about schools, so I'm going to focus on that, because I think really that's a critically important issue for our community. So we've got a rapidly rising school population. We are on the path to be the largest school population in Arlington's history. We've got the largest kindergarten class in Arlington's history that entered this year, and we are bursting at the seams. So when we're talking about diversity, it comes in many forms, being diverse. So one of the voices that is missing from the board today is somebody who actually has children in Arlington Public Schools. And I am committed, because I'm personally invested, in making sure that we solve and address the school overcrowding issue. Because for the 5th time in a row this year, when school started a couple of weeks ago, my children got on a bus to an overcrowded school. And they're going to be in an overcrowded school through elementary school, through middle school, and through high school, unless we act faster to solve those issues. And to me, what that means is we've got to change the way we're going about it, right? So this is a combination county schools issue. This is one conversation for our community because it affects all of us. Half of the tax revenue in the county goes towards schools. It is far and away the largest tax expenditure, and we need to have a community plan. So what I've called for is a broadly inclusive community process that would bring people together from across the community and different stakeholder groups to think about how are we and where are we going to locate schools? How are we going to meet the needs in 10 or 15 years for our schools? There's lots of conversations now that are happening, sort of a series of one-offs, right? Running skirmishes in Arlington. Whether it's TJ, whether it's Kenmore a few years ago, there's the Reed School that's now popped up, whether it's HB, there are lots of conversations, and we need to consolidate those into one conversation to say, how are we going to address this? How are we going to meet the needs of our children and our students? And how are we going to also protect the interests of taxpayers to make sure that we're not just throwing schools here and there that are expensive and don't necessarily meet the needs. So that is the broader community conversation that we need to have. That is how we're going to get a community consensus about how to address what I think is the biggest challenge facing our community, which is around school overcrowding.
Thank you, John.